Oh my god, my camera is about to die. Okay, that seems to work. Oh wow, it's looking ghostly. It's looking a little ghostly. This pimple is gonna be the death of me. Oh, I see the change. Never mind. I feel like this tripod is a little bit rocky, but it shouldn't be because they claim it's one of the best tripods for Sony cameras. So I need her to like do what she needs to do and stop being rocky. Anyways, hi my lovelies. Okay, so it is like another beautiful day here, and in this video I'm going to do like a makeup routine. Yay! I did post a makeup routine. Let me go get the receipts. But it was like months ago when I think it was like my second or third video. Yeah, it was my third video. It was 7 months ago, and I think you guys kind of liked it, so I'm gonna make another makeup routine. It's not gonna be a drugstore makeup. Well, I guess it could be, but I feel like some of the products, not all the products are drugstore, but I mean, I really don't know. I feel like most of them are. So yeah, I don't splurge on makeup because for me it's not like a necessity. I barely wear makeup. I can't tell you the last time that I've done like a full face of makeup, like a full beat. So we're gonna do that today, and hopefully I remember how to do it. 1 second. Hello? Alright y'all, we're gonna start off with a fresh face. I did my skincare and everything, moisturizer, sunscreen, all that, and I'm gonna go in with the Power Grip Primer by e.l.f. I didn't like this primer at first. I feel like I said this before, but as I've used it, it kind of grew on me, and I actually really like the consistency of it, how long my makeup stays on when I use it. Oh, I do have a second one. First thing I'm going to start off with is my brows. I'm going to go in with, this is the e.l.f. Wand Lash and Brow Brush. And honestly, I feel like everybody knows this, but I am not the best at doing my brows. But over time, I've seen change, positive change, when it comes to do my brows. What I've done to like kind of help is at first I brush my brows upwards, and then I go downwards, and then I go upwards again. That really helped like brush the hair and makes it like straight. Then I'm gonna go in with this pen. This is a pen that I usually use, but unfortunately I was out of it, and I'm putting this video in real time. I'm gonna make most of the clips be in real time so you guys can see how I achieve my brows. But here I'm going in, I think this is the, let's see if I show the pen. So then I'm going in with, I think it's NYX as well. I could be, oh, LA Colors, yes. Yeah, that's the LA Colors. That's the, oh wait, no it's not. It's Wet n Wild. Oh my god, I was so confident for Wet. This is the Wet n Wild pencil. Love their pencils down. This is just their brow pencil, and I'm just gonna go in and fill it in. I did mess up the other brow that I'm refusing to like deal with, but I wiped that off and I just went over it because I went in too heavy-handed. Just do like light strokes. That's what I personally realize has helped me, is just doing like light strokes. For my brows, I'm gonna use the Pro Concealer by LA Girls, and I don't know what the shade is, but I'll put it on the screen because I don't have the concealer next to me currently. But this brush is by Vander. It's a brush set on Amazon. I'll try and link it down below if I can. I use a flat brush because that's what makes my brows look the best. So I just use a flat brow brush and just outline it I go really, really slow. Again, this is in real time right here, so y'all can see. I go slow. Like, I just take my time when I'm doing my makeup. And then I go underneath, the same thing I do for the top, I do for the bottom. Another thing that I think really help when I'm doing my brows is when I'm starting with the concealer, I start from like all the way in the middle of my forehead with the concealer. And then I bring it all the way to like almost to touch my ear. That I feel like really, really helps my brows like look more natural. And when I finish concealing my brows, I don't blend the concealer out. I brush it out so that there's not a harsh line, but I don't necessarily like completely blend it out to the point where you can't see the concealer at all. And let me tell y'all, I went in not 1, 2, 3 times, but 4 times to try to clean my brows. Actually, 5 times trying to clean my brows out to make sure they look somewhat identical. I suck at my brows, so this is good. And I like thin brows, so that's why I made them thin. But this, just cause, oh my god, my camera is about to die. Okay, that's fine, that's fine. It's fine, it's okay. How much longer could this really take? As for foundation, I use Fit Me by Maybelline. And this is the matte and poreless foundation. I used to like the dewy foundation and not the matte foundation, but I feel like as I've grown older, I'm starting to like matte makeup looks better. Is it the right color? You know, I normally mix a 370 and the 275, but I ran out of 375. Oh, I think I'm out of this one. Oh my goodness. Okay, I got 370. This is 360. This is 370. But luckily, y'all, I did find my 360 that I had hidden. I had to go search for her, but I found her, and it's almost a perfect shade. In my eyes, it's a perfect shade because it matches my neck perfectly. So I think it's a perfect shade. So we're just gonna use her because that's the only other option that we have. And I know people would normally say not to blend with a makeup sponge because it sucks up all the makeup, but when I blend with a makeup brush, it just makes my face very irritated and itchy. So I'm just gonna use my makeup sponge. I don't have the thing to put it. Where did I put that? And let me just say this, I've been using this foundation since I started doing makeup, which was like around the age of like 15, 16. And this foundation does give full coverage, and it's one of the most affordable foundations that I personally use that doesn't, like, the consistency isn't cheap. And even though it's not high-end, it does what it needs to do and more. And I didn't know that Maybelline Fit Me have concealers, so I got this concealer, but I haven't really used it, so I'm going to use it today. Love this concealer. The consistency, it's creamy, it's nice, full coverage, love it. And I'm going to mix it with this because I wanted like a lighter under eye, so I'm going to mix it with the LA Girls Pro Concealer HD Highlight. I will put the shade on the screen because I don't have the concealer or anything next to me, but I'll put it right here on the screen for y'all to see. So for my concealer on the outside and the creases, I use a darker concealer, and then for the middle part, I use a lighter concealer, and then underneath where I put the lighter concealer, I'm going to go in with this darker concealer, and this is in this shade 60, I believe. I'm going to leave this in real time so you guys can see how I build up my concealer. But I let my concealer sit for like 5 to 7 minutes, maybe 10 minutes because I was distracted on my phone a little. And then I'm going to go in with the AOA Studio brush. I've had this brush for like years now, so I'll try and link it down below for y'all. I don't even think it's a concealer brush, but... Oh wait, I was supposed to start blending it from outside in. I messed up in the beginning, but I blended from the outside going inwards because I did put a darker concealer on the end and I didn't want to blend from the end going out. So I blended outside going in, and I blend my concealer all the way up, like all the way up to like my cheekbones and stuff. That's how I do it. Oh, wow. I'm gonna go with my darker concealer to conceal my chin, my upper lip, my forehead, and my nose. And then I'm just gonna blend that out with a sponge.
It's looking ghostly. It's looking a little ghostly.
And then I'm going to blend out my forehead and the concealer for my brows a little bit, but not too much because I still want my brows to look concealed. So I'm going to blend that out a little bit, and then I'm going to blend out the concealer on top of my eyelid. I don't do eye makeup, so yeah.
This is not okay. I don't even have a proper contour brush.
This contour palette is from Amazon. I'll link it down below. The brush is also from Studio. I'll try to link it down below. I've had that one for years now. But I'm going to go in with their concealer, and I'm just going to, not concealer, their contour. And I'm going to contour my nose. This is not a contour brush. So, I know it's not a contour brush. I'm using the wrong tool right here. But I had to let it work because I don't have my contour brush. I left my favorite contour brush in Jamaica. So, I need to get me another one. But for right now, she's going to have to do the best she can. I contour my cheekbones, my nose, my forehead, and my jawline.
Oh my god, my wrist literally dead.
Okay, y'all, now I'm just going to blend my contour out, and I'll go upwards. And I use a sponge versus a brush because I feel like a sponge just gives a better blend than a brush. So yeah, I'm just going to blend that out accordingly. And then I'm going to go in with my concealer brush and just kind of touch that up a little bit.
Does it look? I think it looks good.
Now if y'all watch my last makeup tutorial, y'all will see that I am literally obsessed with this blush. I wear it all the time. I've had this blush since I actually bought this blush for prom. And ever since that, I fell in love with it. And every time I'm doing my makeup, this is the blush I use. It's the IZME, I believe, New York. I don't have it next to me. That's why. But I'm pretty sure I'll put it on the screen for y'all to see. And I just use my brush, any brush that's like thick, and just use that to blend it out. And honestly, this is just me touching up my concealer and making sure, like, you know, everything looks good and in place.
Yes, send me a picture. Like this, hold on. You could do this right here. I'm gonna do twists instead of braids because I think I want to do braids on my birthday, and that's not gonna work if I do braids right now.
For my highlight, I'm gonna use a palette I use for my contour. It's a highlight, contour, and sculpt palette, and I'm gonna use a highlight. This brush is from the brush set that I'll try to link below, and I'm just gonna apply that accordingly to both sides. I'm not gonna lie, I never used to wear highlight, but now I do. So, and for this makeup look, I decided to do my cluster lashes that I'm obsessed with, and I don't know the measurements, so I apologize in advance because I used my cluster lash pack for my last 2 vacations, and it's just like a bunch of random lens. So yeah, I'm gonna try and tell you guys the lens that I use just by looking at them in the ending. So yeah.
Normally I set my face in between, but I completely forgot that that's what I should be doing. I don't know how, but I did, so. I think I like it. Like, it's a weird combo. I don't even know what the strip, like what they are, but I believe I did like 114, then I did 12s and then 10s, I believe. Why is the camera not focused? Okay, there we go. I think that's what I did. I like it. This pimple right here though is like pissing me off, but I'll survive. Probably go downstairs and take some pictures later on. just because I'm trying to be a little bit more consistent on my Instagram.
I feel like I'm at the point where I rather do cluster lashes over strip lashes, and I know people say that cluster lashes take out your lashes, but I haven't had any issues with it because I removed them correctly and I just don't yank them out. But I really liked how these came out.
I'm not doing any eye look, or because I don't even know what my eyeshadow palette is, so I'm not doing any eye look. I'm just gonna go with a little brown concealer and conceal my eyelid. If I'm gonna be honest with you guys, I don't know how to do eye makeup, so I just leave that to, you know, the profess. I'm just gonna go in with this to kind of help with the concealer. I'm gonna use my trusty dusty e.l.f. setting spray. Actually, let me leave this to voice over me, cause yeah. This is the powder that I use. This is the True Complexion Loop. Oh, let me let voiceover handle that. I don't know, because I know voiceover me is probably gonna forget. I don't know where my my pressing pads are. I have a bunch of them, but I don't know where any of them are, so I'm just gonna use this. It has a thing in there, but I'm not gonna use that. It's kind of messy. I don't know if voiceover me gonna remember either, but I never used to use pressing powder like at all. And then people are like, oh, you should. That's what gives you like that, you know, that look that makes everything looks like concealed or whatever. That's why I started using it. Maybe I do see a change, but I don't know what the change is, you know. Or maybe there is a change. There is definitely a change. Oh, I see the change. Never mind. I do have this brush right here that people say to use, so or because you're bored. For my lip, I'm gonna use this pencil. I don't know if I like the lip combo or not, but I think it's growing on me a little bit. But I genuinely don't know. I think it's fine. But yeah, this is the final glam. Oh wait, let me pull this up. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and honestly, this is my first time doing my own makeup in like a while, so like a full glam like this. So yeah, I need to clean my piercing because that did get But yeah, this is the final look. What? Let me put like a more natural light on. Wait, like a more natural light one. Oh my goodness, y'all, I look so pretty. I will see you guys in my next video. Bye, my lovelies.